So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD, and I'm very excited as this is a very exciting video to be making. And of course, this is talking about Black Ops 4, a discussion which started heavily a few days ago via a guy called Marcus Sellers over on Twitter, who has a source saying that the game is Black Ops 4 and that it's going to be coming to PS4, Xbox, PC, and Switch. Well, today we have even more news which leads to Black Ops 4 being the actual name of this year's Call of Duty title from Treyarch, and from this information it's pretty much concretely confirming in my mind that Black Ops 4 is definitely going to be the game we're getting this year. Now, if you're excited for Black Ops 4 Zombies to be hitting us in November, make sure you smash a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on your thoughts. Now, this new bit of information comes from a website called EuroGamer. If you've not heard of them, they are the largest independent gaming website and news outlet in Europe, so they deliver a lot of news, and they posted an article on their website earlier today which reads as this: Sources: this year's COD is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This year's Call of Duty game is Call of Duty Black Ops 4, multiple sources have confirmed to EuroGamer. Black Ops 4 is in development at Treyarch, the Activision studio behind the 3 other Black Ops games, and as you'd expect is due for launch late in the year. The Black Ops storyline so far has covered the Cold War, near future, and a further time period in 2065. In particular, Black Ops 3 had a full sci-fi focus, something which Black Ops 4 will dial back to better fit the series' recent desire for a more grounded feeling, in response to the negative feedback surrounding 2016's space set Infinite Warfare. Word of Black Ops 4 first appeared online this week in a Twitter post from self-styled industry insider Marcus Sellers. In a series of posts made over the past few days, Sellers also referred a Nintendo Switch version of Black Ops 4 was in development, a detail that EuroGamer are still working to verify. But Sellers also posted word of the fellow Activision published Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, which EuroGamer sources have also said is on the cards. So from that info there, they've said multiple sources that EuroGamer can confirm, which are separate from Marcus Sellers on Twitter. These are their own sources which they aren't going to publicly reveal, have confirmed to them that Black Ops 4 is indeed this year's game. They also said they don't know for sure if they can confirm if the game is coming to Switch, so that is still something which is up in the air, but I can see happening. But the main focus here is that it is indeed Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, why do I believe EuroGamer? Well, they've posted these sort of things every single year before a Call of Duty is officially revealed, and most times they've always got it right, especially when we look at how they've done things last year. If we take a look at this article which they published in the end of March, if you guys can recall, back last year, sources: this year's COD is called Call of Duty World War II, and they say that this year's Call of Duty game is titled Call of Duty World War II, sources have confirmed to EuroGamer. So somehow they have some sources which are very, very accurate. And just like with last year's leak and this year's leak, Activision declined to comment when contacted by EuroGamer about this leak. But after EuroGamer seemingly having sources which have gotten it right every single year, that really makes me believe that Black Ops 4 is the game that we're going to be getting this year. Now, on a separate note, Sergeant Frank Woods, who's played by James C. Burns and has a Twitter account for Sergeant Frank Woods and his own personal account, James C. Burns, put out a really weird tweet last night which reads as follows: It's a bit early for the official leak facet to start dripping, but in the past, the pipes have been compromised, and smart folks do piece together the available intel in surprising ways. Might want to go X-Files on this. As much as I love the actor that plays Sergeant Frank was James C. Burns, he's not always gotten everything right in the past, the Black Ops 2 reveal trailer being one of them, and he's not been involved in the Black Ops series since the original one. Now, there is a slight possibility that Treyarch could really bring the story for the campaign back to its roots by bringing Sergeant Frank Woods and all those characters back, but I doubt that Sergeant Frank Woods would return and the actor would be involved, as he said a few too many things on Twitter in the past that I think Activision aren't very happy about. But nevertheless, it was an interesting thing that I wanted to bring to your attention regardless. I don't think his tweet is enough evidence to support the other leaks we've had so far, but with EuroGamer today bringing out a big article, and this isn't just some small independent site, this is the biggest gaming site in Europe, for them to make a whole article about this and claim it like that, with multiple sources confirming to them that this is indeed what's going to happen, then Black Ops 4 might be the Call of Duty game we're getting. In the last video I made about it, I said to take this with a grain of salt, but since EuroGamer are a very reputable company and have gotten it right so many times before, I am willing to believe them on this one. I'm still not quite convinced if a Nintendo Switch version is on the cards. We'll just have to wait and see when the game does get revealed. Of course, if it does get revealed to be on the Switch, then of course that guy was also telling the truth, but only time will tell. Now, interestingly enough, this week, Thursday, Activision are holding a investor call, which is where they have a conference call with their investors to talk about how they've done over the last quarter, to talk about how their products have done well, and if investors should be confident in putting their money with Activision, and basically giving them a very streamlined plan of what they're going to be doing this year. And I think on Thursday, that's when Treyarch are going to officially announce that they are making this year's game. Just like they always do, they never give away the name. Last year in the conference call, they just mentioned that Call of Duty is going back to its roots, and of course it did with World War II, but they never gave the name away, and they definitely won't do the same thing around this time. They'll probably give a tiny synopsis of it being set in modern times, and that will be enough to get us really damn excited. But it's obvious that Treyarch are making the game this year, and by the seams of it, it's almost definitely going to be Black Ops 4, because the Black Ops name is so strong with Call of Duty that as much as I think Treyarch could want to move on from it, they also probably don't, because it's such a successful series. If I put it in another example, if, say, Infinity Ward were to make Modern Warfare 4 next year, as unlikely as that would be, it's instantly going to do well because everyone loved the Modern Warfare trilogy, and as soon as they see a Call of Duty game with the words Modern Warfare slapped onto it, people are going to buy it. Just like if another Call of Duty game comes out with the Black Ops name. But let me know what you think down below in the comment section, my friends. It seems all but true at this point that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is the name of Treyarch's game this year, and the rumour mill is also speculating that it is set in modern times, which would be absolutely amazing. Even Charlie Intel have posted an article about EuroGamer's article, because that is, like, again, just another way to show how big of a statement it is for EuroGamer to make this claim. But I want to see every single one of you guys who are excited for Black Ops 4 to smash that thumbs up button down below. Seems like Treyarch aren't done with Black Ops Zombies, and we are gonna get the best zombies. I absolutely can't wait to hear anything about it. Blundell, I'm sure he's got some amazing things up his sleeve. That's all we have for today's video, my friends. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, as come Thursday we're going to learn something at least from Activision, confirming that Treyarch are making this year's game. And who knows, with the leaks going around this early into the year, perhaps they might say a little bit more about the game than what they usually would. Who knows? Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.